Good evening. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for November 12th to 24th. November 12th to 16th. This is what we're expecting: a trough near the Aleutians or an upper low. We have a ridge over western North America and a trough over eastern North America. Temperature would be below normal across the east central states with anomalies of at least 15 degrees below normal. Heavy rain is forecast from the Gulf Coast states that will spread northeast. The extent of the cold for snowfall will be sensitive to the storm's track. Currently expect the Appalachians and the western New England will likely be the best potential for any snow. A cold cyclonic flow across the lakes will support snow behind this system, and late in the week, a clipper system may bring some moisture to parts of the Great Lakes region. Later in the period, the cold temperatures of the east should moderate late in the week, but remain below normal. The west will still experience above normal temperatures, and precipitation will be confined to the northwest and the northern Rockies. November 15th to the 9th, the ridge is forecast over western North America and a weakening trough here in the east. This is the GFS, but as we go through the time, you start seeing the trough starts to weaken and lifts out. As we get to the 19th, and we take a look at the rest of the models, they seem to follow suit. So this would be due to the breakdown of this ridge here temporarily. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, and a forecast anomalies of 6 to 8 degrees at least above normal, and then below normal temperatures here, and a forecast anomalies of 6 degrees. I think this is a little overdone due to the weakening trough, but I'm going to say 6 degrees now. For precipitation, below normal precipitation is forecast from the plains to the Atlantic coast. I think this is overdone because I still think there might be some rain. I'm looking at the models. I believe in persistence, and once something starts, what makes think it's going to change. But there's some kind of pattern change, a temporary pattern change will be coming about for this. So the probability of occurrence is 35%. And for the period for November 20th to 24th, the models are displaying a continual weakening of this trough and this ridge temporarily, because we'll have this ridge coming back in late in the period. But if we go into 24th, towards the 24th, this is the 23rd. And then we get to the 24th, almost a zonal flow near to above normal heights are forecast across much of the nation. See that? But as for the GFS, is the only one that has a trough in the east, ridge in the west, and ridge in a trough in the west, ridge in the east. But I think this is got to be temporary, because with the breakdown of the ridge, I think this will allow for Pacific air to invade, and then we'll go back as this ridge out here starts to build back in later in the period. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the western states. I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 degrees above normal, and the remainder of the nation and the east will be a degree or two either side of normal. And for precipitation, this is another thing. This is with that trough moving in, or somewhat of a trough in the west. Above normal precipitation forecast here, probability of occurrence and given a low probability of 35%, and also this below normal precipitation forecast for the northeast, probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for November 12th to 24th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.